that's something to ask each individual press, the photograph issue. Yes, getting someone to do maps for you is awesome, and again, budgeting time for that is necessary. And presses vary in terms of what they want. We're actually very flexible about photographs and images, and we don't even sometimes don't write it into the contract. It's just, it can be there, they can come later, it's okay. Other presses do not feel the same, and they may say you have a limit and there will be no more than 10, that's it, or whatever it is. It's also true too, the color, because we don't do say coffee table books, we're not really doing art books. So if we're ever going to have color in a book, and I've had a few that have had it, usually there is what's called a subvention or extra funds from the university given for that person to provide for the color photos, you know. And there's also the other things too that publishers are doing in terms of online. I did a book on graffiti. He had thousands of pictures of graffiti. We created a website. I don't know if thousands of pictures were there, but there were hundreds of pictures that were there. That ended up getting used in classes. The assignment was like, do your own graffiti in classes. And it was talking about like urban youth and so forth. And so there are also exciting things, and thinking about music. Definitely CDs I don't think are going to be the way to go. Maybe in ethnomusicology, but generally you can put it online. We can have links to these things. Interactive maps. I mean, if you actually are savvy with those things, that's great. And publishers are actually excited about the kinds of options that, you know, websites will allow us to do in the future. And it could be too that those appendices, they can go online, you know, or if there's some data, you know, we had someone, her data said it was just too big and unwieldy, and we just couldn't figure out how would we produce this in the book, and so we said, okay, we're putting it online. and then people can sort of search it and scroll it, and it can live there, and scholars are the ones who are going to want to do that anyway, right? So that's a fine thing. So that's actually something that's really exciting about our e-future. Yeah.